Howdy all, I am Adam the Renaissance Nerd, and I love real Star Wars, first generation fan, EU guy franchise closest to my heart. I will do whatever I can to collect, protect, and preserve real Star Wars from the horrors, the terrors, the tyranny of Disney Star Wars, because Disney Star Wars is trash, has been trash, will always be trash. And it is trash large part because of Kathleen Kennedy, who took over from George Lucas. Yes, he handpicked her, but she lied to him. He thought he was giving his baby over to a protective mother, but in fact, as he once said, she sold it to white slavers. Remember that line. Either way, Kathleen Kennedy has been a horror as the president of Lucasfilm because everything was agenda with her. Did she actually create anything? No. But she signed off on all of the agenda crap, all of the not-so-secret agenda, all of the DEI, all of the blah-de-blah-de woke SJW nonsense. She pushed it, she wanted it, she believed in it. That is why Disney Star Wars is burning down. Lucasfilm in general is burning down. Everything she's done since 2012 has not made a single red cent for Lucasfilm or Disney. They've lost money. But she was protected. She was protected because, as I've always said, she knows where every single skeleton was buried because she worked with Lucas and Spielberg for decades and has her name attached to many a successful film as a producer. And that is why she was never fired, why she was never going to be fired, even though she lost hundreds of millions, possibly billions of dollars for Disney. And here's the thing. For years, certain individuals in our line of work here on the YouTubes and the social media have been pushing the idea there's a civil war. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, they're fighting against the evil Darth Kathleen Kennedy, and they're trying to rescue Star Wars from her evil grasp. And any day now, she's going to be fired. And that's been the story for the past 4 or 5 years. Last year, we learned that her contract had not been officially renewed, and I was on many a stream and many a video saying she was likely going to walk away, not be fired, walk away at the end of 2025. But then, somewhere I believe, remember correctly, around, I want to say August, maybe September, we learned she got a contract extension into 2025. Not a renewal, not a fresh contract, just an extension, which then I added to the point she will likely walk away by the end of 2025. And here we go. Late last night in the early wee hours of the morning, it broke from Puck News and everybody ran with it. Kathleen Kennedy is reportedly stepping down from her role as president of Lucasfilm at the end of 2025. Let's be honest here. I'm not here to blow smoke up your ass like some other people. I'm not here to sell you fake hope. Star Wars, as we know it in the here and now, is dead. It's not going to be saved because Disney Star Wars has butchered everything George Lucas put in place with other creative minds. Kathleen Kennedy leaving Lucasfilm changes nothing. Doesn't alter the game at all. Because there are many in line in Lucasfilm who share her belief system, who want what she wants, and will continue to carry her flag. There is no saving Disney Star Wars because the cancer, the poison, the disease is deeply rooted, all the way down to the ground, to the core of the planet. And if you want to have a chance at saving it, you don't just let her walk away. Not fired, she's walking away. You have to literally uproot it, burn it with cleansing, pure fire, powerful as the sun. And then, and only then, it will be saved when Disney no longer owns Lucasfilm and the rights to all things Star Wars and all other IPs under the tentpole of Lucasfilm. That is the only way Star Wars is saved. So this changes nothing. Disney Star Wars is dead. It is done. It cannot be saved. And frankly, her walking away now doesn't surprise me, because the latest racking up of L's from Lucasfilm, there's no winning coming. Let's remember Acolyte. She wanted Acolyte to win, and it failed miserably. And then the resulting accidental leak that it got canceled, not just left to simmer and hope for renewal. No, it got canceled, and that showed us that the people that support her are worthless. They're nothing. Then you got Skeleton Crew. Did nothing. Now you got Andor Season 2 coming up. It's going to do nothing. You've got the failure of the High Republic coming to an end this year. Nothing. You've got a Star Wars Celebration in a couple of months that is likely to pop and fizzle and then vanish into the atmosphere, because guess what? Only the stands and the fake fans show up there anymore. Real fans, we're out, we're gone. We're not here to carry that water. She's going to walk away before the truly undeniable statistics, the statistics that you cannot ignore, box office receipts. She's going to walk away before the Rey movie, before the Mando Grogu movie, before that shit truly shows what a failure she has turned Lucasfilm and Disney Star Wars into. You will not be able to hide Mando Grogu making only probably $300 to $400 million on likely a $300 million budget and marketing campaign. You will not be able to hide if and when, and I still say it will come out, the Rey movie happens and nobody shows up to watch it. She won't be able to hide, so she's going to walk away and she's going to get a parade. Already today, the White Knights are coming out. This is a preview of what it's going to look like in about 6 or 7 months when the articles begin, when the glorification of her career happens. This epic piece of fake fan shit right here. Dan. The amount of undeserved scapegoating this woman has received is honestly second to none. Yeah, White Knighting out of the gate. I call him the collaborator. He pretends to love actual George Lucas Star Wars, but then will always use it to prop up and promote Disney Star Wars as being better than actual Star Wars. He'll do it every time. He's a fake fan to the core. Then there's this one, this particular dumb cow who's recently gotten attention for saying that Star Wars was a dead brand before Disney took it over. Kathleen Kennedy has a storied career full of massive achievements. She's an inspiration, and I wish her all the best in her retirement. She doesn't care about you. She doesn't care what you think. You're a fake fan stan who doesn't even give a damn about real Star Wars. And she's quoting Holocron, Star Wars Holocron, one of the biggest shill social media people out there, who's going to now list everything Kathleen Kennedy did. Kathleen Kennedy didn't do anything for these movies. Some of these Oscar-winning, magnificent movies would have existed without her. She carried coffee, maybe schmoozed a few people for some extra money for funding. That's all she did. She didn't make any of these movies. She didn't contribute anything. But people like Holocron, people like this dumb cow, people like this fake fan stan, they're going to walk out there in a few months' time and celebrate her victory. And what's going to happen in the end? Somebody's going to take over. Whether it's Dave Filoni and all his dog-effing ways, or one of the other whammons who look exactly like her and believe exactly what she thinks at Lucasfilm, any one of them, they're going to be a patsy. And when the cows, the chickens come home to the farm, the chickens come home to roost, the cows come back to the barn, and somebody must pay for her mistakes, it'll be the patsy. And it will, and I've said this for the past 2 years, and I am not changing my stance no matter what anybody says. When the time comes, and we know they haven't made back the cost of even purchasing Disney Star Wars, all the problems will be laid at their feet, and thus will begin the secret dealings for Disney to sell Lucasfilm. Because Lucasfilm is an open wound that cannot be closed, that continues to bleed money for Disney. They've never made a profit. Show me right here, right now, where they made profit. Not gross, profit. You cannot. Not a single Disney Star Wars project truly made money, because you say, well, Adam, those movies made over $1 billion each. But we've seen the Forbes article from last year. The movies and everything they've done have not earned back the purchase price, the $4 billion they paid George Lucas to take away his baby and sell it to white slavers. They haven't. Disney Star Wars has never made money. Indiana Jones has lost money. Willow has lost money. Everything under Disney Lucasfilm has lost money, and she is at the center of it because she signed off on every single project and wanted it to work the way she believed in her ideology. That's simple. So here we are. Is she going to leave? I'll believe it when I see it. I want to see her give a speech. I want to see a statement. I want to see her done. I want to see somebody publicly named as the next president of Lucasfilm for me to believe it. And as I said throughout this whole video, even when she leaves, nothing changes unless some other entity other than Disney owns Lucasfilm and the rights to all things Star Wars. And even then, things only will change if they have the balls to basically eliminate, kick to the curb, dustbin all of Disney Star Wars and get back to basics. Restore what came before and made hundreds of millions of dollars and a fan base happy for decades. That's what it's going to take. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. But I will watch, I will report, and I will give you my thoughts. But until then, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Subscribe to me here on YouTube. Leave comments, because I am here to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care by Fake Fan Stan and SJW Fifis. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade, and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.